Hi, Ashley. This is Yvette, and I wanted to thank you for your discussion board post, discussion board number 4. And I just wanted to respond to it because I did appreciate it. And there were a couple of things in your response that I resonated with. First of which, I resonated with the fact that you brought up the Michael Jones video. That video was very important to me as well. It helped me to anchor the information that I'm learning about ethics and the qualitative research process. This is my first time doing research of any type. And so I don't have a background in that. And so gaining information the way that he put it out there really helped me a lot. And the way you responded to that, I thought was important when you talked about understanding the story of others and us becoming students. Of the participant and throughout the process, the research process. I agree with that. I agree with how he put that. He alluded a number of times in there that we have to value what the participant brings to the table, learn from their story, appreciate the fact that they're allowing us to be inserted in their life story, and that sharing with them sharing that information with us is very important and very valuable. We don't ever want to sway what they said or misconstrue what they said or try to change it and make it something that we, quote, needed to say or wanted to say because of the way we wanted our research to go, because that's unethical. And so I was very appreciative that you brought that out. Also, you highlighted the fact that you thought that this represented doing ethical research this way is all you alluded to, that being a part or being likened to servant leadership, and that both of them are not self-serving. I thought that that was very important. As we know, when we're conducting research, the Hayes and Singh article brings out that it is ethically imperative that practitioners conduct research that contributes to the knowledge base and improve clients' lives. So we're contributing to our professional knowledge base and to our community as well as to participants. So when we take their story seriously and we appreciate it and we don't try to add our own bent to it, I think that it does just that. And it allows them to be able to build trust with us. And so I wanted to highlight that. And then lastly, you alluded to the 6 steps in applying ethics in the qualitative process that Mr. Jones highlighted, but you didn't say specifically what they were, and I just wanted to highlight those. One is the things that we do before the study. So prior to the story, we submit to the study, we submit to the Institutional Review Board for approval. And I thought that was important that they highlight that and keep that in the forefront so that we don't miss or skip that step because that could be detrimental down the road. Also, that we get our ethical questions answered up front, and I think that that is important. Secondly, is the beginning the study, we contact the participant and with our informed consent, and that we make sure that they understand the purpose of our study, what we plan to do with that study. If we do have any biases, I think Michael Jones highlighted that quite a bit. If we have any bias that we come to that study with, we should let the participant know that, and that is ethical. I think that that was really good to highlight. And that informed consent continues throughout the entire process. The third thing is the data collection, that we build trust with our participants. While we're working with them, we don't ask leading questions so that we can steer them in a certain direction, but we ask open-ended questions so they get an opportunity to share with us what they want to share. That gives us some deep, rich, quality information in the data collection process. And then in data analysis, we report multiple perspectives, that the perspective may not all be in one direction, and that we report all of the aspects that we get from the perspectives. We report all that we find out, not just pieces of it that are going to line up with where we want to go. I thought that that was critically important in operating from an ethical basis. And then the data reporting, that we have honest reporting. We report the good, the bad, the ugly. All perspectives are included, all perspectives are shared. And then lastly, the data publishing part, that we provide copies to our participants. it is really important that they get a copy of it. And I would like to say, I think if they're getting a copy of it, hopefully we haven't swayed their information or changed their perspective, because they'll be looking for it and not know what happened. So I just want, and then that makes us seem unethical and untrustworthy, and also could damage the profession. So thank you for sharing, and thank you for allowing me to just share what I gained from you. I appreciate it. Have a great day.